This week we're going to highlight the history of price changes of November soybean futures on the day that the USDA releases its grain stocks report here at the end of the month. We're also going to talk about soybean crop conditions and progress. Then we're going to turn our attention to Brazil, where dryness has caught the attention of the market. And we're going to wrap things up looking at long-term trends in November soybean futures. Hi, this is Brian Basting with Advanced Trading. Let's talk about the soybean market. We moved into the last week of September here, and of course that means it's time for harvest. Before we talk about that, however, we want to talk about the upcoming release of the grain stocks report from the USDA on Monday, September 30th. Let's take a look at the history of price changes associated with the release of that report. We're looking here at November futures again. Some years not much change, but last several years there has been noticeable change. 25 to 30 cents higher, or 25 cents to 30 cents. A couple years ago, 46 cents lower. Here's the critical message. While we don't know if there will be price volatility associated with this report, it's still critical to work closely with your trusted risk management advisor to have your risk management positions in place prior to the release of this report. Let's switch gears now and look at the crop condition ratings across the U.S. As we near the end of the growing season, we're looking at not much change week to week, unchanged at 64% good to excellent. Notice last year at this time, though, only half the bean crop was rated good to excellent. Let's take a look at the history of that crop condition index. Now, it's nudged below where it was in 2020 and still below where it was in 2018, but historically speaking, it's still well above some of these recent years as, again, the growing season winds down. Let's take a look at soybeans harvested here. Brisk start at 9%, at well above average here for September 22nd. What we're looking at here over the next 2 weeks, from September 22nd through October 6th, historically, soybeans harvested increased approximately 26%. So with beans at 13% harvested now, that means, weather permitting, by that first full week in October, we could be approaching 40% harvested nationwide. Speaking of weather, let's take a look at the short-term trends. Our slides this week are courtesy of National Weather Service. We're looking here at the next 7 days, and this is going to be a real dynamic situation as the remnants of that hurricane move up from the south there. And some of the areas are going to get heavy rain, particularly in the Delta and that area, parts of the southeast. Even parts of the Midwest may experience some rain. More dryness, of course, across the west. Let's take a longer-term view now, looking at the month of October, temperature-wise. National Weather Service came out last week and said we got mostly equal chances of above or below normal temperatures for the month here coming up. What about precip? There's more of a distinct trend here during the month of October for dryness, particularly across the west there. As we move further east and further north, more equal chances of above or below normal precip. Let's switch our focus down to South America. Let's take a look at Brazil. Let's take a look at where those soybeans are produced in Brazil. Now, as we get into our harvest here, they're getting into their planting season in Brazil. North to south, Mato Grosso being the top producing state, Rio Grande do Sul will be one of the very last states that will plant beans. What's caught the market's attention here the last couple weeks is dryness. It's been very dry. Soil temperatures are well over 100 degrees in Brazil. It's been that dry, and now it's very warm. So that's caught the market's attention here. Let's look at soybean planting progress here. We're off to a slow start, less than 1% planted. Last year at this time was 1.5%. So needless to say, as we move into that critical month of October, the market will be watching to see if that rainy season begins in northern Brazil. Let's wrap things up this week looking at trends in November soybean futures. And November beans, as we tape here on Tuesday, have rebounded. Rebounded on that 1040 level. Quite a bit of volatility seen recently. Of course, our crop insurance period is approaching here during the month of October. It's a critical time to work closely with your trusted risk management advisor to manage this 2024 crop that you're currently harvesting at this time. Now, if you'd like more information, please feel free to contact us at 800-664-2321. We'll put you in contact with one of our risk management consultants who'll be happy to visit with you at your convenience. And remember, we upload every Wednesday. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to never miss an upload. And make sure to join our ATI Pro Media team on Monday, September 30th at 11 o'clock Central Time, shortly before 11 o'clock. They'll have an immediate reaction to the USDA report. Then we'll follow that up at 1:30 p.m. Central Time with a market analysis, a detailed market analysis of the numbers. Thanks a lot. Have a good week.